Leading off now for the Red Raiders is Lauren Johnson. Had a rough half an inning there.
Yeah, she'd like no more than to get a base hit right here and get it started for the Red Raiders.
Looks like Haley Brocklebank from Ludington still in there for the Bluebells.
Tip foul pitch right into the mitt of Whitney James of Shelby.
No balls, 1 strike. The Red Raiders, 2 runs in the first, 3 runs in the fourth. The Bluebells have come back with 4 runs in the bottom of the fourth to pull within 1.
Brocklebank lost the handle on that as it hit about halfway up to the plate.
1-1. Johnson swings and misses at that one.
Chase that high rise ball again.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Johnson. Lauren from Mona Shores going against Haley Brocklebank of Ludington. And a bouncer right back to Brocklebank. Turns, fires to first, and 1 up and 1 down here as we're in the top of the 5th inning. Great night for baseball. Come on down to the corner of Peck and Laketon. Historic Marsh Field, playing baseball here since 1916.
Hannah Summers at the plate, Ravenna graduate.
And Brocklebank right down the middle, and
nice fastball, knee high.
Summers watches that one all the way. No ball, 1 strike. Windmill motion and strike number 2 as Brocklebank is honing in here, Cal.
Worked that one outside. John, when you played here during the Depression in the early 30s, was the field as nice as what it is now?
It was a nice field, but no, these guys have done a fantastic job of bringing it back. Played here for the Big Reds. That's the home field for the Big Reds. A little dribbler down to first base, fielded nicely by Laura Williams, who has moved from third to first for the Bluebells, and she tags out the batter after we have 2 up and 2 down now.
Emily Helson at the plate. She's from Ravenna.
So Emily Helson at the plate, as Cal mentioned. 2 outs, nobody on. And Brocklebank fires one a little low, but going fishing for it was Helson.
Well, a lot of these girls chasing the low pitch here tonight. Don't know if that's a little bit of a drop ball right at the tail end. Cannot quite see that when it gets about 6 to 8 feet in towards the plate.
And it's a high pop-up. Second baseman camping under it. Shortstop actually camping under it. And comes away and falls into her glove. So that is where the inning will end. So no runs in that one. We'll take a timeout with the score 5-4. The Bluebells on top of the Raiders. You're listening to the Marsh All-Star Classic on 97.5 Sunny FM. We're back here at Marsh Field. John Russell, Cal Van Single, Rick Hickman on the field, and Joe Jason up near us producing this one. Joe's got some play-by-play coming up in the next game, baseball game. We'll send it down to Rick. Rick, what do you have?
Megan Burr, of course, from the Mona Shores Sailors, coming up to the plate now. She would have batted against her teammate, Lauren Johnson, except for the pitching change. Megan had said they certainly had a chance to bat off of Lauren many times in practice, but would have loved the chance to take her downtown. And now we're never going to know who wins those bragging rights.
That's right, because Cammie Prater is in now from Clinton High School, pitching for the Red Raiders.
Go ahead.
5-4.
And at the plate, Shelby Alstein. She's from Reese Buffer. She's a Rocket.
5-4, Red Raiders on top. 1 ball, no strike. Second pitch comes in, a little drive down the third baseline, just a little foul. And
Cammie Prater from Clinton. I got to believe maybe that's a charter school somewhere here in the West Michigan region. And she has got a big windup, John. Boy, she really she puts it all into this.
And the pitch is down low. Good to see Megan out there. Megan, remember, she got injured. She came in to catch and was only caught for 1 batter and had a hand injury, but she is back out there gutting it out. And it's so good to see her come back in. Strike, she takes it right down the middle. And even count, 2-2.
Fastball by Prater, working the outside corner.
Nobody on. First batter is Megan Burr. And a little tap towards the mound, fielded by Prater. Fires the first wide, and Burr goes down as she gets past first base, but she's going to still get up in time to go to second. So it's been a rough afternoon for Megan Burr. She has sacrificed her body out there today, that's for sure.
Well, I think these girls are used to hitting, making the turn in a diamond dust. Now they're making the turn on grass, and I think they're feet go out from underneath them, and Rick will be with you in just a moment.
Laura Williams up for the Bluebells. Get this pitch in, and we'll send it over to Ricker. Yeah, a little bit high. Rick, what do you have?
Now batting number 6, Laura.
He's speechless.
Oh, sorry.
Laura will be attending MCC as well in the fall. Says it's still up in the air whether or not she'll have a chance to play softball. She rips one down the left field line with a fly ball, drops in front of the left fielder. Megan Burr scoots over to third, and now she's headed home as the ball rolls by the left fielder. And left standing on second is Laura Williams, and she'll be standing on the campus of Grand Valley one of these days as she'd like to be a crisis counselor.
All right, well, she's put the Red Raiders in a bit of a crisis with that two-base hit there. Probably a hit and an error, actually, as it drives home Megan Burr. And it is now 5-5 as the Bluebells have come full circle.
Abby Rodriguez is at the plate.
At second is Williams. The Bluebells done all their damage, fourth and now the fifth inning, all 5 runs. The Red Raiders, 2 in the first, 3 in the fourth. A little grounder to first base, and stepping on the bag is Hannah Summers, put out herself, and moving down to third, Laura Williams. So 1 out here in this top of the 6th inning. Entertaining game here. It looked like it was going to be all Red Raiders right from the start. Looked like it was going to be a long afternoon for the Bluebells, but they've steadily chipped away here these last 2 innings.
Whitney James at the plate.
And the pitch ball comes all the way back here to us. Thank goodness for the screen, huh?
Well, you would have protected me, right?
I'm sure I would have.
Don't you throw yourself on me. Throw yourself in front of me. We'll be at a Rick right after this pitch.
That wouldn't be a protection, I don't think. Cammie Prater firing, and another foul coming back our way. So 2 strikes. Let's go over to Rick. Rick, what do you have?
Whitney from the Shelby Tigers has been in 4-H for 13 years. Some talents there I think that you'd appreciate, Mr. Van Single. And
yes,
looking forward to her future pursuits.
Yeah, what a coincidence. You were in the 3rd grade for 13 years.
12.
Oh, 12. Okay.
4th was 13.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Honest mistake. Oh, Cammie fires it past Whitney. Goes on. It's mishandled there, and she's going to get the first on a strikeout. And coming home to score is Laura Williams. And interesting run there for the Bluebells as it was a swing and miss strikeout, but Austin could not find the handle, picking it up and fires it down to first base. But Whitney gets to first base, so she's there with 1 out, and it is now 6-5 as the Bluebells have battled all the way back for the lead here.
I believe Emily Blahnik will be at the batter. We're going to get a courtesy runner here for James, and that will be number 7, and that's going to be Megan Burr. She did this earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Now batting number 15.
Number 15, Emily Blahnik from Spring Lake at the plate. And a bunt foul. As boy, great jump there by Megan Burr. Rick, what do you have?
For an all-star game, in case anyone in the stands is thinking, gee, it seems to be a little bit error-prone for all of the best talents in the area, one has to remember that almost every player on the field is playing out of position except the pitchers. So it's certainly a new experience for many of these people.
Yeah, good, very good point, Rick.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, fielding has been the bugaboo right now. The Red Raiders are 7 errors. Second pitch is ball. Stealing is Megan Burr, and she slides in headfirst now to Pete Rose. And she is at second now with 1 out.
Burr is a blur is what she is.
She is.
Man, she's got some wheels. She'll be on third here in a moment.
6-5 as the Bells have scored 6 runs in just 2 innings. These last 2 innings, another foul back to the screen.
They're getting closer.
Yeah, they are. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cammie Prater on the hill. I don't want to say hill all the time. It's not the hill, it's a slam. And windmill motions, change up strike.
Change up for a K right there. Great looking pitch. Great looking pitch.
Batting right now is Carly Jower, Ravenna. So you have 2 outs.
Now batting number 11.
And on second is Burr. Girl on second is Burr. Swing and a miss. Prater.
Well, I tell you what, Prater doing a nice job there. I was outside and then ended up curving away at the last second. Made it very difficult for Carly to hit that.
And this one is going to go a little higher. They're getting closer to us, Cal. foul back here to the screen. It's no balls and 2 strikes.
It's all about sacrifice, John. It's all about sacrifice.
Runner on second for the Bluebells. Prater fires and just a bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes as Megan Burr goes back to second base.
I'm thinking she's going to be at third. She's got some good wheels, boy.
And the wing, this windmill motion will fly in the outfield. Is fielded by the center fielder, and that's where the inning will come to an end. But another rally of 2 runs by the Bluebells, and after 5 innings of play, the Bluebells have taken their first lead of the afternoon, 6-5 over the Red Raiders. We'll take the time out. You're listening to the All-Star Classic, Marsh Field All-Star Classic on 97.5 Sunny FM.